Here, from Motrin to Adderall to chemo drugs, shortages of medications you need are everywhere. And this is a problem that started well before the COVID pandemic. And it persists even still. In a survey over the summer, almost every health system pharmacist that was asked said shortages were affecting people who need prescriptions in some way. And shortages are just one of the things that pharmacists are dealing with. This week, pharmacists at CVS and Walgreens stores across our country plan to walk out over all the issues they're facing. Heidi has more on why.
It's being called Pharmageddon, planned walkouts that have put problems pharmacists face back into the national spotlight.
Most of my career at this point is working to address the exact issues that are leading to the walkouts.
Luke Slindy over the years has worked at everything from mom and pop pharmacies to Walgreens. He's a second-generation pharmacist.
What's it like for you to watch your dad when he was a pharmacist growing up to see what it's like now?
It's brutal. I mean, it's absolutely brutal. It's something that's very near and dear to me, given that my hometown of Harmony, Minnesota, had a pharmacy in it for over 100 years, but as of 2022, the last pharmacy closed.
Pharmacists have voiced their frustrations and the need for more staff to help with a number of tasks that have only increased since the pandemic.
Everyone is stressed out all the time. You always feel like you're behind, and it just creates a really dangerous environment because when the staff are stressed, they're going to be much more likely to make a mistake. The ultimate cause of the walkouts, in my opinion, is related to companies that are called pharmacy benefit managers, or PBMs. And there are really only 3 or 4 major PBMs in the marketplace, and they have monopoly style power over the pharmacies.
Luke says pharmacies cannot afford to not accept insurance coverage from these PBMs as they lose a large chunk of their patients.
So the PBMs use that power, that monopoly power, to constantly ratchet down the rates that pharmacies are paid to actually dispense the medication. And so as reimbursement goes down further and further, it just becomes unviable.
Luke says it leads to smaller pharmacies closing and larger chains cutting back on staff. He says something like a boycott on a big chain won't solve the problem.
We need antitrust enforcement, from the federal and the state governments to break up the PBM monopolies. To just watch what's happened to my industry because of this monopoly power over the last 20 to 30 years, it's heartbreaking.
Now, it's unclear how many people participated in the walkouts scheduled Monday through today. Organizers told NBC News that about 900 people in as many as 10 states could take part. Walgreens says only 3 out of 9,000 stores were impacted. CVS told us they're not seeing any unusual activity regarding unplanned closures or walkouts. CVS says in a statement, quote, "In response to recent feedback from our pharmacy teams, we're making targeted investments to address their key concerns, including enabling teams to schedule additional support as needed, enhancing pharmacist and technician recruitment and hiring, and strengthening pharmacy technician training." Jana.